Hi everybody, I'm Robert, this is Sue, and we're in our living room and we're going to practice the low squat. We saw Mandy and Chris Rayner on Human 2.0 in Ottawa. They have a channel, they have a gym, Human 2.0 gym, they have YouTube channels, they have a home channel, they have lots of stuff anyway. And they like to talk about just being healthy and doing the proper moves to keep yourself healthy and also move a lot and eat the right foods. But anyway, they started doing the low squat. They said we should get into a low squat and hold it as long as we can, and we should do it maybe 3 times a week to get our body in really good shape. So Sue and I are going to just get down into a low squat. Now remember, everybody's different, so my low squat as soon as I can get there. And I don't want to touch anything. Don't want to touch the floor, no chairs, no nothing. And you want to keep your back pretty straight. And so I had a knee replacements on the left, so I'll use that as my excuse for not being as low as Sue is. But notice her hips almost on the floor, right? And I'm resting on my quads. That's okay as long as I don't touch anything. But we'll stay here until I can't stay here anymore. And I guess after, I don't know, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, if I could stay that long, we'll stop. But anyway, while we're down here, we might as well just talk about exercise. So Sue, I noticed that I told you earlier we could go to the Y today, this morning, and we could exercise there, but you said no, you wanted to stay home. How come?
It's too cold out.
What's the temperature?
Minus 27 with the wind chill.
And where do we live again? Remind everyone where we live.
We live on the west side of our city.
Well, where though? What city are we in?
Cambridge.
Where's Cambridge?
Oh, it's a little place in Ontario, not so little anymore.
How far from Toronto?
Oh, about 50 or 60 kilometers.
No, I think it's 60 miles, it's 100 kilometers.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're in Cambridge here, and we're in our living room, and we're exercising, we're doing a low squat. But you were working out a few minutes ago before I convinced you to help me with this, to show people. What were some of the moves you were doing?
I did the dead bug.
Tell them what the dead bug is, briefly.
It's I'm on my back with my arms vertical and my legs at a
90-degree angle?
90-degree angle.
Yeah, and then what do you do?
And you use the opposite arm and leg to...
And you straighten them out, right?
Straighten them out, go down to the floor without really touching the floor.
But the other arm and leg that isn't moving, it
stays static.
Yeah, one is vertical and one is bent at 90. Yeah, a lot of people do that dead bug wrong. They don't know what to do with the arm and the leg that aren't moving. And you do everything super slow, right? Okay, and you repeat the opposite arm, opposite leg.
Right.
How many times?
10.
How's your hips feeling right now?
Fine.
Oh, mine are really aching. So there's not much more time I can handle this. So just tell me about one more exercise you were doing this morning.
The
Besides
cow cat.
the cow cat. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, that's on being on all fours on both knees and hands with a straight arm. So you're like a human table.
What's the benefit of doing the cow cat?
Just stretch. Just feels good. Stretch
Yeah,
your
do you know what
shoulders and your back.
Back and shoulders, right? And it does lots and lots of other body parts too. And you can see it done in any, probably about any yoga class you'd ever go to. They would be doing the cow cat.
Right.
Okay, but you know what? That's enough talking. Until next time, everybody, because I have to stand up. Come on, Sue, you can straighten up too.